Hello and welcome to my video, lesson 1.2 about surface area of cylinders. So here we have a cylinder, and just to see what numbers we are given, or what numbers we're kind of looking for, we have H here, and we have R here, and those will fit into this formula. And so yes, it's plug and play once you have the formula, but let's just take a look at why that is, and then we can move forward from there. So maybe we're given these two numbers. 10 is the diameter, which is important because does not equal the radius. Okay, so just being very clear, that's the diameter that we're given. And here we're given the height. Okay, so just like any other shape, when we were trying to get the surface area of said shape, you are adding up all sides. Now the problem with a cylinder is that one of the sides wraps all the way around the shape. It's not really a problem, it's just something to notice. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the circumference and multiply it by the height to get that wrap around direction. So like this here, all this where it goes wraps around our shape, that area can be found by taking our formula for circumference, which perhaps you remember and perhaps you don't, 2 pi r, and then multiplying it by the height. Okay, so we'd have 2 pi r multiplied by height. So just like if you had a rectangle, you have this length here, and you multiply it by the height. When you unwrap a cylinder, you can actually, when you unwrap this, you can imagine this outside part would just be a rectangle, and this bottom is the circumference times by the height gives us the area. So it's just something interesting and useful to notice because it helps us get to the surface area of a cylinder. So that's the left side, and the right side is the area of a circle. So here we have the area of a circle. And so we have two of those circles. So we have the area of a circle, and we have two of them, so we multiply by 2. So circumference times by height plus the two circles that we can see. So let's try this out with the numbers that we're given. We have surface area equals 2 pi and then r. R is not the same as the diameter, it's half the diameter. So sometimes you're given the diameter, so you have to be very careful. So r, and then height of 20, plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, now let's try to get closer and closer to an answer. 5 times 20 is 100, times by 2 is 200 pi, plus 2 times pi times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25, times 2 is 50, so 50 pi. So if we write it out as a perfect answer, it's 250 pi. Now, all there is to it is typing it into your calculator. So making sure you write that down, or you actually use the symbol for pi, which would then give you 785.4. And you can continue these numbers forever. That's kind of the point. But it's roughly 785. That's the surface area of that cylinder. Okay, one thing to just recall is if your calculator does not have a pi function, you can just use pi equals 3.14 and it will be a close enough answer to the actual answer. That is how to get the surface area of a cylinder. I hope this video helps you, and good luck.